Welcome to your magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer Flex. I'm out here flexing. Dude had a Buffalo Wild Wing bag on the side of his motorcycle, and I like to see that. Sun in Virgo, 1 degree, moon in Sagittarius. This is the unprecedented, game-changing, plot-twisting happening that's happening over the next 30 days. Do you hear me? This year and next year is perhaps the most legendary plot twist society will experience, and I am perhaps more passionate about this Virgo season than I have been passionate of the last two. The last two Virgo seasons was so crucial because we had Saturn Aquarius, and the 8th house quality of transformation to Saturn Aquarius had us as a society analyze factual details about narratives we were given. For example, it was during those Virgo seasons that, the past couple of years, and I'm not saying this as an anti or pro, this is just an objective observation. The narratives told you something like, oh, natural immunity is bullshit, you need this, you need that. And each Virgo season brought us facts that said, hey, actually, and it came from these same sources telling you, hey, we were actually wrong. And this was because people started to bring out the facts. Hey, turns out natural immunity is more effective than 2 boosters. And we saw this happen for 2 years before they reinforced more narratives. Saturn is now in Pisces. 2023 and 2024 are the 2 Virgo season years we're going to have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. And we haven't had Saturn and Neptune in Pisces since the 18 motherfucking hundreds. So this is a huge fucking deal, guys. This is so huge because if we're thinking of Virgo season as the social awareness of the actual facts we can all experience within our social environments and what awareness this gives us for how we are developing as a society, Saturn, karma, opposite this in Pisces, is giving us a 30-year plus return to the materialization and crystallization for consequences and the karma. Ooh, it's fitted. I think not. That's coming back around. The totality of the consequence of all our decisions are coming back around to show us how fucked we are. I mean, to show us what we can work with. Good luck, guys. This is just going to be ridiculous. North Node is in Aries. So, this is literally the warpath to, civil world war that's happening right now. And the next 30 days is going to give you a very appropriate awareness of how to prepare over the next 6 months. Once we conjunct Pisces again, come back around and see this 2024. So over the next 30 days, you're going to experience this plot twist. You're going to experience what the collective authorities. Collective authority is Saturn in Capricorn of Pisces, by the way, and Sagittarius, but also representing authority figures, authority collectives that influence what we do individually and in these social environments. We're going to start to see it's the end of the world. I want to make sure we're clear. The end of the world began Saturn Pisces, and ever since Saturn entered Pisces, we have not had one Virgo season. This is the first one. So that opposition alone, pray for your Virgos. Okay, I told you motherfuckers 2 years ago, protect Leo at all costs. I told you how Saturn was opposite and I'm not saying this out of anger, I'm saying this just as a perpetual reminder. I told you guys how Saturn was opposite Pop Smoke and he got killed. I told you how Saturn was opposite Cancer Sun Chadwick Boseman and he died. I said protect Leo at all costs. There's video footage of me saying this. Saturn went into Aquarius. Joe Rogan nearly got canceled. Teddy Ray is dead. Young Dolph got popped. Young Thug is in prison. Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years. And that was just Leo. Now they're already coming for Virgo. And we are not fucking standing for that. Protect Virgo at all costs. Yeah, I'm yelling. Motherfuckers is looking at me like, oh, I'm yelling. Protect Virgo at all costs, motherfuckers. Because if we lose Virgo, that's it. And that's what this Virgo season is going to fucking remind you. Virgo is that natural source of criticism that at least gives us a leg to stand on something rational so that people don't get inundated with false beliefs and narratives. Even to which shit I say could be unfactual, Virgo will put my ass in check. And that's why we need Virgo. Okay? If you now cancel that, if you now obscurificate that, it's not going to create the balance that it manifests, Libra. So get ready, guys. The next 30 days is your montage scene. You have just activated new talents and you're getting ready to master, and practice them. I'm restarting the 33-day ritual. I'm also going to be starting the 13-day transformation ritual. So look out for day one. Shortly after I upload this video, I'm gonna work on that. And over the next 2 years, the skills you're mastering are gonna prepare you to complete this eclipse. Even in the next 30 days, you wanna see this as a mastery of every single ability and technique you've evolved recently and also have awakened over the past 10 years, because coming into that eclipse in Libra, it's time for the playoffs. Look at this as you are practicing for the playoffs. I don't know what else to say. If the opposition in Cancer season was your tryouts and you made the team, well, now you're practicing for the playoffs, Libra season. It's not the best analogy, but hopefully it gives you that whole idea of practicing before you present your mastery in Libra. And so with that being said, I have to make sure I get out the way the fact that this Virgo season and next Virgo season are highly important. Libra and Aries too with the eclipse. This is getting ready to position your character with who you're meant to be post-evolution and who you're meant to do all this with. This is preparing you to enter very fated relationships, marriages, friendships, reorganizing and shifting your current relationships. And your behavior is key, because it's your behavior you integrate into other relationships. 6th to 7th house, Virgo to Libra. All right, I had to get that out the way so that this will enable you to understand why it's going down. Pisces to Virgo is heaven to earth. So this is the realest it's going to get. Cool. We're starting this transit off with the moon in Sag. So we're starting to transit off with integration. We have officially kicked off the integration arc from moon in Scorpio to moon in Pisces. Moon in Pisces, we're going to have that full moon completing Virgo at the beginning of the transit. And the reason why this is very important, guys, is we have just activated new life force energy. We had the new moon in Leo. And from new moon in Leo to moon in Sagittarius is the effective activation of new life force energy. So what you're integrating is new life force energy. That is going to integrate a shift in your behavior, the extra energy, confidence, and courage to now craft your routine, new behavior. Then we're going to harvest the beliefs that influence how you create your lifestyle. We're going to complete that moon in Gemini. You're going to understand the truth of how to live your life. And at the very end of Virgo season, we end with activation. If this was ideally or the normal way, you start with the activation of a new behavior, you harvest it, you complete it, then we step into new moon in Libra and apply that in new relationships. But instead, the activation is the last part. So you're getting all the material needed to create this lifestyle. Boom, then we activate it and immediately step into Libra and start to integrate it with other people. So really take this seriously, because this is a 30-day arc where you can get the most results with just conscious effort and consistency and, dare I say, discipline. Trust me, I'm not against it, but I'm not a fan. I'm not like these. You're not going to see the motivational drivel and spill from me. You need to go find an actual Virgo for that, or you need to find other people. I'm not really a fan of this shit, but I understand it is still necessary. So please take advantage of this. Trust me, I like to be lazy. I really like to be lazy. Venus, 12th house Taurus, like, it's cool. But I know that, sometimes you whip yourself up into shape. And this is the best 30-day arc to do that. Like I said, I just restarted 30-day ritual. I'm doing the 13-day transformation ritual, more on that soon. And I restarted my workouts. I hit the push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Restarting my Qigong. So you're going to see results by the time we even get in Libra season. I'm going to keep the consistency, and this is just an analogy for you keeping consistency on what you are beginning to be aware of stepping through. And this is why beginning this with an ascended integration is crazy. You're coming into an ascended understanding of how to live your fucking life relative to your integration of new life force energy, where you have all this extra energy, and now you're getting ready to see how you're meant to behave with it. So this understanding of this ascension that's happening right now is giving you an inner vision of how you see you should put everything you've learned all together. And that's going to lead into the moon in Capricorn. So the moon in Sagittarius is changing the perception of your vision and the higher meaning of what is starting to put itself together, so that once you step into Capricorn, you know how to apply this vision towards what direction of integrity you fully express this. And because we start Virgo season off with this integration cycle of the transit, you're quickly going to be super aware of how everything is starting to come together. This is literally showing you through visualization beyond the physical how to actually ground all this into the physical. And this is what fourth house to the Virgo sun will help you understand private elements and of the experience that show you the hidden meaning. Because Virgo is the critic. Just watch any Joe Budden podcast episode. He's critiquing. That's what they do. You need them to do this. You're not going to like what they say. We're not here to like what Virgo says. Virgo doesn't really like you. They're just kind. So like, you know what I'm saying? They're still going to keep it real. So with that being said, okay, critic unveils hidden meaning. Well, the fourth house is hidden and Sagittarius is meaning. Virgo has what in their fourth house? Sagittarius. This is why Virgo risings, Virgo suns can show you a hidden meaning of what you're seeing, applying that criticism so you don't just take it at face value. They see the details. Little things. All shit I'm oblivious to. I have no Virgo on my chart, but it's in my fifth house, so I do appreciate it. And you know, I am pretty sure I could walk around less homeless and looking a lot more on point with a Virgo. But I desire Aries, so I like all that savage shit. Anyway, other than that, this is definitely going to guide you into unveiling this hidden meaning so you can apply this necessary criticism and start the transit off perfect, proper. Mars is getting ready to leave and Mercury just started its retrograde. So as Mercury will slowly but surely reach the sun, an epiphany is dawning of how to integrate all this together, as this is the last chapter of the integration arc that started Cancer season. Okay, before we step into the breakthrough arc, that's season 3 of 2023, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, where shit is definitely going sauce up, trust me. It spices up summer, and then fall we get saucy. So, you know, Drake is dropping his album tomorrow, and y'all should be afraid, because we already know he's collecting the Infinity Stones of accents, and but we talking about this already, so just be mindful of that. The reason why I say that is because he is a social. He's a Leo rising, Scorpio sun. What socials do is they impact social culture. These are the people who drop material and now everyone in your immediate environment is quoting them for the next 3 weeks. Thank you. So like, you be careful. These people are dangerous. They could just like influence public opinion, and just be mindful of that. The bomb might be dropped tomorrow. Anyway, other than that, I hope you enjoy this. This is your one-stop shop to understand not only how you've evolved. The sun will begin to trine Jupiter and Uranus so you can fully express how to continue manifesting this evolution of your value and strength. You are effectively taking your value and integrating it in a routine and lifestyle that can sustain the value you're coming into, all of which will prepare you to move forward your career, 6th house Virgo to 10th house Capricorn. And the next stop is Libra, breakthrough. So you want to know you're effectively integrating the new routine of the you who just evolved April, so you can get ready to bridge that in Libra with the eclipse, life-defining new relationships starting to form right now. And with the moon that will be squaring Saturn and Neptune, this will be challenging how you are understanding the unseen metaphysical influences that directly impact how you're bringing it all into the physical. So be prepared to see some mind-blowing things that not only begin this transit off with a major game changer, this ascended understanding is going to uplift you out of old habits, old patterns, and get ready to show you very quickly how to already begin to integrate your newly activated energy, abilities, and superpowers into a lifestyle that can sustain all of that, because you are a conscious creator. And if you already said it, it's done. Stop wavering and doubting yourself and make some motherfucking magic. Y'all stay blessed as always. Godspeed. Shout out to the realists, the Virgos. Peace.